How you doing, Coach?
Good.
Well, I guess first and foremost, tell me what are some of the advantages of being home for a bowl game?
Well, I think, for us being home, having our own facilities, our own weight room, our own training room, just from a recovery standpoint. A lot of times when you go to other bowls, you're practicing at a high school, so you're at the mercy of whatever, venue you're at. But I think us being here and our trainers are here, the laundry for equipment people, it's just, there's so many things I think from a game preparation standpoint helps us. And we got to take advantage of that. Like I said, the training room's here. Our guys know that, we can hopefully try to use it, try to get some recovery. So all of our video stuff's here. So hopefully it's an advantage, and we're going to try to use it to the best of our abilities.
How hard is it for you to say goodbye to the seniors every year?
It's always hard. It's always hard, Keith, because especially this group, they've been very successful, both on and off the field. It's a really good group of guys, and just hopefully we can send them out the right way. It's going to be a hard task, but hopefully we can.
One last thing from me. The extra practices for the young kids. I know a lot of coaches talk about maybe not really getting to jump on a spring ball, but just giving them some extra reps and the kids you keep around through the bowl game. How big is that?
We actually don't do that. Just from the standpoint of we just finished finals. Today's our second practice. Most people use all their allotted time. We didn't even practice last week. Not that, oh yeah, we're ready for Pittsburgh and we don't need to practice. That had nothing to do with it. Just finals is pretty grueling here, and we want to make sure that our guys can do the best they can. And that's always kind of been our approach. Make sure they're ready for finals, and then we'll try to do the best we can to get ready.
Hey, it works.
We'll see what happens.
Is it weird to not have the whole scout team out here? It's strange to come out here and only see the travel squad guys.
Well, and it looks like, man, we have a small squad, but this is
a normal size.
This
team.
is what everybody else looks
Right.
like. So we're just used to a big squad, but you kind of get spoiled, like you said, Wags, that our team is bigger than most people. But we've tried to use that to our advantage, having more scout teams and being able to practice up tempo. Have two huddles attacking the defense, but we also had to let guys go home for Christmas.
Right.
I would love to have kept them, but you don't get many breaks here, and so the other guys that were involved, we sent them home.
Are you thinking about playing Keenan at fullback or slot back so he can get ready for the East-West Shrine game?
No, no comment on that.
Well, obviously they seem to think that his pro potential is not as a quarterback. I don't know why exactly they've chosen him to play running back. What is your thoughts on that when you heard about it?
I just heard about it. I'm grateful that he's been invited. Hopefully he'll get a chance to play quarterback. Ricky went and he got to play quarterback, and so Ricky Dobbs a couple years ago, and we're grateful that they've chosen him. It's a great honor. Obviously I don't run the bowl or whatever, but hopefully he'll have a chance to play quarterback. We'll see.
Are you worried about the fact that Pittsburgh has had, I think, 3 full weeks at least to practice? In the time that they started preparing for this bowl, you had to play Army. You had a week off for exams, as you mentioned, and now you're just getting around to preparing for the game pretty much a week out. They've been preparing for 3 weeks, I'm pretty sure.
Every bowl year I'm concerned about it, but it is what it is. The Army game got pushed back, and so just kind of where we play in the bowl schedule, it is what it is. Falls right in between our finals. Pittsburgh could care less. They're not going to take it easy on us because we have finals. They're going to try to pummel us. So we do the best we can. Every year it's like this. Try to get our guys ready as best we can, but it is what it is.
Right. When I coach and he's decided he would like you to remain as an on-field coach, your thoughts on that?
First of all, I am super excited about the opportunity. Never thought when I graduated this place in '98 that I would be back here, one, working, and two, with the opportunity to be a coach. It's just an awesome opportunity. I can't thank Coach enough.
You were pressed into this an emergency situation. It's just kind of for this season, and now it's going to be more. As the season went along and you were doing it, did you start to grow into it and start to think maybe this could be something I would like to do?
This thing is football is my reason for even coming to this place. Football for me opened up the doors to the academy for me, and then a life in the Marine Corps and success there. And so for me to be able to give back, because I see myself in a lot of these guys, to give back to the team in a way as a coach, it's just awesome. So it's a love at first sight deal. and it comes back to your first true love. You come back to the football field and able to, even though I can't play on no more, my knees and my back are far beyond the expiration date on football, but to give back on the field as a coach is awesome.
Do you feel like you've come a long way as far as learning what it takes to be a coach? And I mean, I know it's been a cram course, if you will, and I'm sure you feel like there's a lot more you need to know. I mean, really, you're a rookie coach still.
I am a rookie coach, and I probably will be for another few seasons, I'd imagine. I'm learning more so what I don't know, more than my knowledge level for the game. But I've come, I've learned more in this 4 months than I have in 18 years of playing football. So sure, I've learned a ton, but there's still a long, long ways to go. I'm nowhere near the coach I want to be, but I'm working hard and overtime to make sure I get there.
So now that you're going to be doing this on a full-time basis, what happens with the Marine Corps? Are you going to retire?
No, well, the Marine Corps is still here. I'm still active duty. I'll still be working. I'll still be doing my player development stuff with the Marine Corps. I'll still be in uniform. That would never change. The only thing that will change is that my focus for next season now turns to completely having a spring underneath me for football, having an off-season of recruiting, learning how to recruit, and shadowing some guys who know what they're doing. So I can kind of focus on next season when I didn't have the opportunity coming into this season.
Okay. Good to see you.
Good to see you.
How are you?
Good.
Well, obviously, talk about your decision to stay here after it appeared you were gone.
I mean, obviously, I was very, very grateful for the opportunity that was offered from Virginia, Bronco Mendenhall, and but things changed when Newmont came back, and I mean, everything changed, and I just feel really bad of how everything turned out. But I already called and apologized to Bronco and John Oliver over at Virginia, but they understand. I wish it didn't happen that way, but I'm happy to be here. I've said it all along, this is where I want to be. I'm comfortable here, and I believe that this is a place that I can still grow and be a better coach. So
it would be fair to say that the uncertainty surrounding Coach Niumatalolo was what led you to make the decision, and then once he decided to return, that kind of changed things. Would that be fair to say?
I don't know. I don't know exactly what that meant, but when he left, it was a great opportunity that Virginia offered, and I thought, this is it. But when Newmont came back, he asked to stay, and I had to really pray about it and consider. But I thought it was, I'm fortunate to have those choices, but at the same time, it was hard because I love Bronco. I love those guys. Those are my close friends. I GA'd with a lot of those guys on the staff, and but at the same time, I'm happy to be back.
Okay. All right. Thanks,
Thank
Sean.
you.
Appreciate it.